Welcome back to Fruit of Evolution, interview episode number 9. This will be the final episode of season 1 of Evolution because they did confirm it's going to be season 2 coming. So, this one's called Before We Know It, the final episode. Yep, it was the final episode. That's the name of this one. Yep. Yeah, and this one, from what I can tell, based on the synopsis I heard for book 4, even though I didn't finish reading book 4, because the website I was reading from didn't finish translating the book. They just stopped after like 5 chapters. So I think with this one, they pretty much in a way finished book 4 because book 5 begins a brand new story arc. Simply put, this is what happens in the episode. We conclude the battle that started the last episode, where Sorichi basically creates a brand new spell called, after basically trying to create this new spell, creates it with Luis's brother and Barnabas, I think his name is. New spell, first to work, and all of a sudden it does. All about judging people, and of course, basically killing all the monsters, including one of the demon lord's apostles, shocking him, and apparently, like, almost nearly hitting the 2 perverts. Well, one who's basically the muscle freak, and the other one is basically a dominatrix. Yep, and apparently killing all these monsters upped him a boatload of levels. Like, it must have uploaded him, like, my gosh, like 100 freaking levels. And Barnabas is like, hey, you want to come teach at my school? Like, of course he would, but he had 2 conditions. One, he had to wait till Luis comes back. And 2, can you bring the girls along? He's like, sure, no problem. So Arisa becomes a student. He calls basically Arita calls her basically, I just want to become a teacher too. Luis become like a nerd student or a martial arts instructor. Little girl with his assistant. And yeah, that's simply what they could do. And well, then afterwards, okay, got some time. Of course, Rod's like, hey, let's take our bath sometime. He's like, yeah, I definitely can use that. So while waiting for Luis to come back, which will take 3 days, he decides to take each of the girl on a separate day for a date. Well, basically a kind of date. First, take Luis to a restaurant, and then have R take her out shopping with her in a beautiful dress. Yeah, she still looks beautiful even with the dress on. And of course, Sari says her turn, but they decided to bring Urcha along too, because why not? And of course, they just had a little fun. Like some ball with a, basically kind of look like a regular ball we see like a kickball field with stitches on it. And then not long after that, that's Luis comes back, and then he goes off to the academy, where we actually cut away to the school where like, where everyone's possibly looking for him, and on the way there, of course, they roll the credits during this moment. Then all of a sudden, a new character pops up out of nowhere, who looks like the Masked Yab from Case Closed. No, seriously, he seriously does. For some strange reason, he does. To my knowledge, there is no explanation of why the heck this guy shows up here. His appearance is complete randomness at best. Yeah. Now, who is the male character, you might ask? Well, he seems like some random superhero. Nope, not him. Oh yeah, there's also an art contest too in the episode. Yep, which Surichi's friend, who's a demi-human, she wins. Yep, she wins the competition. As for who this mysterious superhero is, who the heck freaking knows? Oh, and also they have it where a potential for another storyline, like I said, for season 2, aside from Cerise becoming a teacher. That is possible actually of the demon lord who was killed off before the events of the series. Yep, that's pretty much it. Not much else to say this episode. It's pretty good. Can't wait for season 2. But I need to read more of the light novels. If I can frickin' find them, because it is a frickin' chore trying to find the translation of these damn books. Like, I read the first 3, like the first 2, read them no problem. Book 3, not much issue with that one. Though this is the same website that had book 4, but they stopped translating after chapter 5. I've never had so much difficulty finding a translation of a light novel. Somebody asked, why don't you just read the manga adaptation? I could. I'm probably going to have to do that in order to figure out what the heck is going on here, see if any changes are. But as far as I can tell, basically the last few episodes, they basically covered book 4. And from what I can tell, definitely by the end of this, and the synopsis I read for book 5, yeah, book 4 is done. Completely done. So looking forward to what they do for next season of the show. Okay, so next up, final thoughts, and that'll be it for tonight. Okay, next video. Bye.